Hi guys, you're welcome to our today's series in our teaching series. You can do your visas yourself. Guys, this period I'm making videos solely for New Zealand. Then I want to exhaust all the opportunities in New Zealand first. Though I may not exhaust all, but I want to push it a bit, maybe from maybe starting from tomorrow, or I'll ask the studio to kind of check my list. We can start making videos for what they call it. Can start making videos for Europe and the opportunities in Europe. I'll be focusing on Bulgaria, Romania, and Croatia because we've seen a lot of opportunities there. And we'll be rerouting some of our list in what they call it, Hungary, and the rest of them. So, guys, New Zealand. I want to kind of focus on today's stuff about what they call it? New Zealand. Teaching in New Zealand. New Zealand, you know one thing I told you, in New Zealand, there are opportunities, but at the same time, there are associated costs to it. While some employers agree to do the visa sponsorship, others give you the job, you bring yourself in. But there is a particular service needed in New Zealand, which is the teaching position. If you are a teacher in New Zealand, as you relocate, the government of New Zealand pays you $10,000, which covers your relocation cost. What does that tell you? It means that to relocate to New Zealand, maybe the relocation cost may be up to $10,000. All right? If government will pay you $10,000, that means to relocate may cost you up to $10,000 to relocate. If after your qualification, after you must have been qualified, because the primary aspect of your relocation prospect ingredient is you are qualified. All right, that is first one. Then teaching in New Zealand, the teachers are needed in New Zealand. And if you go online, see people just make preamble. Don't blame them. A lot of content creators have their pages monetized, so they create content that attract people, and when they get the views, get the traffic, and a lot of that, the network, what they call it, the social media company pays them. Unlike me, none of my pages monetized. None of my pages are monetized. That's why I have read the monetization stage in almost all my pages, because I want to kind of control what I do, so that I will not, because of the money coming from monetization. Monetization is not bad, because I will still have all my pages monetized. It is my page. I spend money growing them, and I want to control what I say on my pages, so that anybody that goes on comment section, I can tell the person the way I still feel, without the fear of whether losing or not losing the person. But you can see I'm very respectful, and I love and I respect all my followers. Teaching in New Zealand is one big opportunity. Now, if you relocate to New Zealand successfully, the government of New Zealand will give you 10,000 New Zealand dollars. That is one. Then two, to relocate to New Zealand, you must be a qualified teacher. Let's assume you have BEd, Bachelor in Education, or Masters in Education from Nigeria, and you have your Teacher Registration Council of Nigerian license, though that is not a must. Let's assume you have that. If you have Bachelor in Education, if you have education degree, please try to have TROC, the Teacher Registration Council of Nigeria certificate. Please check in my followers in other countries. I believe that your country also have the teacher registration certificate, maybe irrespective of what it is called. They mean the same thing, all right? My view is a bit kind of funny this morning, so you might be seeing some darkness and the rest. So I just want to make this video. Then number one thing, after getting all these things, you go for what they call skill assessment. It will cost you 446 New Zealand dollars to be assessed. What does that? How do they do that? You submit your credentials from your home country to the body that does the skill assessment. They will charge you $446, and within 1 week, maximum 2 weeks, you've been assessed. And what does that? They will assess you to say that you are qualified to teach in New Zealand. Mind you, if you have Bachelor in Education, you have Masters in Education, you have teaching experience, you are qualified. So they will give you, because they will give you the assessment certificate. These are the things you add to your credentials when applying for job, to your CV when applying for job. That is true. Then, at this additional fee of 165 New Zealand dollars, if you are a special teacher, maybe your skill is in the shortage occupation. They need general teachers, but they need, for instance, you are electrical technician vocational teacher. All right, you're electrical technician vocational teacher. You're a plumbing vocational teacher. There's a special skill. You pay additional 165 or 310 New Zealand dollars to assess that special skill as outside the general teaching skill that has been assessed. All right, 165 New Zealand dollars and 310 depending on the agency that is assessing it. Then once you do your normal skill assessment, they will tell you the agency that will assess a special skill for you. Note, once you have that special skill asset, it's an added advantage to you. More money to you, depending on where you are working. More money to you. Then you can work as a general teacher and also work as a special teacher because you are qualified in the profession that is shortage occupation list. Hope this is understood. You are qualified. They need general teachers that can teach in primary, secondary school. General teachers. You can teach mathematics, English, geography, biology, science, chemistry, physics, blah, 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 marketing, commerce, government, and literature, as the case may be. Then, if you are a professional in the skills that are in shortage occupation lists, like plumbing, electrician, some of us are vocational teachers maybe in our home country. Some of us teach in vocational schools, technical schools, and you are proficient in these things. They will assess that proficiency separately, and it gives you more opportunity. So you can be working in 3 places. You are a teacher in secondary school. You are also a teacher in a vocational center. That's how it works. So when you get that thing done, then you add it to your CV, then apply to schools. Also note, as soon as you are assessed, at times it's not a month assessing body. When they see that you are qualified, as soon as you are assessed, they also send link to institutions that need. Before you know it, they will be calling you that yes, you are qualified. We need your service. They send link to institutions that needs qualified teachers because they have assessed. You have discovered that you are qualified. They will call you for interview. This is how it works, and other sundry costs. And note that teachers, depending on your profession, fall within tier 1 or tier 2. That means you can either get permanent residence on the spot when you arrive in New Zealand, or you work 2 years, then apply for a permanent residence. Beautiful. So, teachers, number 1 thing, you must be assessed. You must do your skill assessment. Then, you are getting a job. That is how it works. Then, like now, the recruiter I work with, they will match you with a job. Then they will advise you to pay your assessment fee. Go and assess. This job is already on ground with it. As soon as you get your assessment certificate, they will kind of pay it and you get the job. While if you are, if as a teacher, you don't submit your assessment certificate, the Immigration New Zealand will not process your visa. So schools may give you, some people say, yes, I got a job in a particular school without assessment. Yes, you've gotten the job. No, there are 2 ways in relocation. 1 is the purpose of relocation, which is the job that you've gotten. 2 is the requirement to relocate, which is the immigration aspect of it. So you must meet 2 requirements for them to work out. You must meet these 2 requirements for them to work out. You've met the school requirements, they check your credentials, you're qualified, and they've given you the job. Now you must meet the immigration requirement also for it to work out. That's exactly how it is. So guys, for those that have education certificate and those that want to be teachers, this information is for you. So you can share this information to as many people as possible, because we have millions of qualified teachers that are earning peanuts across the African continent. Not just in Nigeria, not just in South Africa, not just in Mauritius, not just in Mauritania, not just in Cameroon, not just in Kenya, not just in Ghana, across the African continent. So this is an opportunity for you to relocate to New Zealand and make that money. So guys, like this video. Please share this video. Please comment on this video positively. When you like this video, you empower the TikTok algorithm to show this video to as many people that need it, because this is a quality video. You can see I discharge quality information in this video. And 2, when you comment positively, we build a healthy community together. And 3, when you share this video, people that need as quality information as this will have access to it, and they will thank you for it. So guys, my name is Matthew Lawrence. When it comes to quality and content and relocation issue, you know that I'm the boss. Thank you guys.